Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the part of Apollo. This is Ace Attorney. Let's let you guys off. We talked to Glamorai, and also talked to Lamior about a couple of things. Got a couple of things in our repertoire. Our repertoire. So now we're gonna move to talk to him again, once again, because I did this out of order. So we went ahead to the Sunshine Coliseum. Move to backstage. Move with this beautiful music. By the way, I like this music. I really do. If I had to pick, I think I like Lamior's music a whole lot more than the Violent guy. But you know, whatever. That song, isn't that the one Lamior was singing? Yeah, you're right. The Guitar Serenade. Wow, I'd love to do a show on stage like this. I'd come to see that. The house is full and as one, the audience sighs with the wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air. Not bad. Wait, aren't you a magician? Oh! That's right, I was a magician, wasn't I? Some dedication. Oh, God. Aha, if it is Miss Trucy, and indeed it is. Uncle Valiant, what exactly are you doing here? I take real responsibility and task undertaken. I'm inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure not is amiss, miss. The Lemure teleportation illusion. Oh ho! Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As I went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice the piano, and I remembered that fair lady's melancholy melody. Hey Apollo, maybe Uncle Valiant can shed some light on this whole thing for us. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. Let's talk to him right now. With my software updating. Screw you. I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Lemire's vanishing act was your illusion, right? Indeed, the purple prosecutor petitioned my performance. Man, talk about alliteration. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream." Like a dream? Yet, what can I work with a stage meant for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorceress acts. You're telling me. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted. She disappeared from the top of the tower. But in order to move, you would have had to use some sort of secret tunnel. People come to me because I'm a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for a time and a place. Now, because of the murder, all eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Troop Glamorai are concerned. So, you were here checking up on your trick to make sure it went well. And went well it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me. It troubles you. Why? Why? Why do you ask? Why? I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself, thanks. Before you check out that piano, I know what you're thinking in that head of yours. Glamorai, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on television. Something of that sort. Actually, yes, you're right. Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo. Or everyone tells him that, and he made a good guess. It was 20 years ago. A young magician, a genius of his time, came down among us. His name was Magnifique Glamorai. It was he who began the great troupe Glamorai. At his prime, not a day passed that he didn't play upon the screens of every TV there was. I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV. Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troupe pulled a vanishing act. Yes, cries for magic no longer heard. The TV screen, a barren waste stripped of illusion. That's not true. I still went to all your TV shows, like that one in the parking lot down in at the supermarket. He performed in the supermarket parking lot? Dedication! Dedication! When you start playing supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble. We hone our skill at these small venues, always waiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise, up from obscurity, onto fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Glamorai, but for my partner. Your partner? You mean... Yes, Zach Glamorai, Trixie's father. Before he disappeared 7 years ago. There was no name higher than Grummarai in show business circles. None. Stop swinging that yellow, that pink baton, dang it. I will show us return to glory. I will see us return to glory. I, Valiant Grummarai. Yeah. Our founder, Magnified Grummarai, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles. I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go, what happened to the jet again? Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought. Of all the would-be magicians who would come to his door, only Zack and I had the talent. In no time at all, Valiant and Zack were shining stars in the shining stars in the Grummarai crown. Cool, huh? Zack Grummarai was my daddy. Now that Magnifique and Zack are gone, I have a one wish. Let it be I, Valiant Grummarai, who brings the Grummarai miracle back to the big stage. I'm rooting for you. Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side. One skill coming up. How do you manage to get off topic of case so quickly all the time? Because you're Apollo? And this is a video game? So now we want to, no, we don't want to move, we want to examine. Oh, let's get those two mixed up. We want to examine the piano over here. That's one big piano. I've never actually played one. Heh, you should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime. No good, he can't play either. I kind of feel bad for the guy now. Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back, this could be the debut of a prodigy. Hey, did you make that noise just now? Let me try it again. You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. Time to take a look under the hood. Huh? Look, it was stuck between the strings. It looks like some kind of switch. Someone must have thrown this into the piano. We found a switch. For the bitch. I think that's all we really want to talk to, because he just told us to look at the piano, and that's pretty much all we can really do. So now we want to move and backtrack a little bit. With this beautiful music in tow. We're going to take a look at Lamior's dressing room. July 9th. They probably like to do stuff a lot in July for some unknown reason. Munch, munch, munch. Uh-oh. There's only one person I know who can munch with such venom. It's Emma Sky. What are you doing here? Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever. Oh, am I supposed to be happy? Give me the second degree in the court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool. You're talking about the bloodstain Miss Latouche left? My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see that shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? But that bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all. Now we know that Miss Latouche was relieved with Interpol. We wouldn't have found it out without you. I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me 3 of these after he finished chewing me out. Said it was my reward. Are chocolate snackoos popular down in the precinct or something? Munch, munch, munch. I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again. Be my guest. You're not going to find any clues in here. Though I did find something strange. Something strange? Let's talk to her about this something strange, shall we? So, what did you find? It's so little I must have passed over yesterday. I found it under the sofa. What is that? Part of some device, I think. I haven't a clue what. The bit sticking out from the end looked familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out to be an antenna. Oh, like a beetle? Like a cell phone. This device must have an electronic signal of some sort. Electronic signal, you say? Yes, we can talk to her about this. Was it true what you said in court today? You know about the case? About how everything was happening according to those song lyrics? The guitar serenade, you mean? I found the link, you know. First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped key ring was stolen. Then Lamior flew through the air. The Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire. In the end, a bullet took Mr. Latouche's life. And he went up into the sky with a guitar, well, 30 feet up at least. It's kind of hard to chalk up to coincidence. I know, and I found it. You think the same person did all this? Don't ask me, I didn't do it. Neither did I, and I couldn't fit through the air vent either. Anyway, what? You all think I did it? Sometimes I worry about that girl. So now what we want to do is we want to present that thing we found, that switch. Right here. Now something fun is going to happen. Watch this. Do you think you could take a look at this? A small device. Looks like a transmitter. A transmitter? You press the switch here and it sends out a signal. No idea what it's for though. A signal? You mean an electronic signal? What is it, Apollo? Say, Emma. You know that strange object you said you found? Oh, this? Let me try pressing this switch. Youch! It's on fire! Emma's device is on fire. What's the big idea? Ack! Well, now we know what this is, an igniter. this part here must work on like a lighter. It nearly lit me up, that's for sure. Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose. I suppose at least we're getting somewhere with this case. Hey, Apollo, let's ask Emma more about this switch. Now that she has some first-hand experience. Oh! I don't even know how to joke. Let's talk to her, shall we? These aren't that important. These two down here are important. What are you trying to do? Burn me alive? Come on, it was just a few sparks. Says you. You weren't the one holding it. There's enough sparks flying around here just with you talking. Anyway, now we know this is the remote for igniter. Let me see that for a second. Well, this is definitely a little transmitter. The signal's weak, probably only reaches 20 feet. A transmitter, huh? Remote trigger updated in the court record. Talk about setting Emma on fire! Oh! Incidentally, if you look at the cross-section diagram of the stage arena, here's the second diagram I was talking about. Let's see, 30 feet from Lemura's dressing room. That covers the backstage completely. It almost looks like it would cover the stage. It kind of seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage. Form diagram added to our thank God. We talked to her about the thing, so now we can move backstage and leave this area and talk to a really important character soon. As we move to the Sun Coliseum outside, Sunshine. Funny. Darian's supposed to show up here. What didn't I do? You know, don't tell me I gotta talk to her about everything. Oh, I hate doing that. I really do. Let's go backstage again. I hate doing this. I really do. You gotta talk to, like, this is the one thing about this game. You do a lot of talking, and sometimes you don't even need all the dialogue to you know, get the gist of everything. So we just speed through this. Well, that's a good thing for sure, isn't it? How? I mean, think about it. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year. If only it worked that way. It just bugs me to think that little kid outsmarted me, and makes me even more suspicious now that we know he can see. He could have seen the air duct, and he could have shot that revolver. But that's not how it sounded in Lemura's testimony. You mean her saying that she heard Detective Darian's voice at the scene, That's right. Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Guess I'll best be getting on my investigation. We're out to look for more clues then. I feel better just knowing that this thing is now. I have to look into igniters a bit more later. Good luck. I'd like to know a bit more igniters myself. I guess we'll end it off here with doing all this, and we'll see in the next part. I'll probably just Ace Attorney and talk to Darian, who will end it right there with his face. We'll just like vlog his face or something to that extent. We'll just videotape his face. See you guys.